take the throne. Got 12 years till he comes of age. That would put us almost 60 years old, so the timing's just about right, probably. No need suffering attrition there. Force, we are at 28 of 32. Do you want some artillery to play with, Fiber? Or is that a silly question? I'm going to go ahead and split that trade fleet off. He is not bringing his navy out to play. I'm going to split at least one of the trade fleets off. Okay. I figured that was kind of probably a silly question, but, well. So you have some guns to play with now. He still has 41,000 troops he started with. Now, technically, he probably has a bit fewer because Tibet, some of those troops will be Tibetanese. Got no artillery. That's good to know. He's tech level 6. Oh, he's actually one tech level behind us. Oh, hey, we succeeded. Looky there, he couldn't get his troops across the strait because of our blockade, and Patani formed from the revolts. The eastern tip of Indonesia here. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Can you grab the bottom island, the rest of the provinces that his rebels didn't get? Yeah, probably. Yeah, we certainly probably could land some troops there. What do you think about that plan there, Cyber? Landing some troops down here. I mean, I'm not expecting to get anything out of this war. I'm certainly not after any land. But maybe if we grabbed a couple of those islands, we could piece out with some money. Oh, you're talking about the island here? That's part of the province, if that's what you're talking about. Or the one the rebels are in. That's its own little territory. Ottomans accepted peace with Mamluks. Mamluks lost a bunch of territory to the Ottomans, so it looks like over in the hidden areas, the Ottomans are keeping up with their normal tricks. to put the transports in for repair. Now he should be getting ready to peace out up here. He's got enough of a war score to whatever his war goal was. He's there. He's got a 66 war score against them. He's got to be peacing out any time now. Okay, 704, we still need 110 points. That might get a little bit lower as people get slightly further ahead, maybe for the neighbor bonus. But I don't expect it to be much more than that. 104, so we're still talking about 25 months or just over 2 years. We really need that. That's, you know, our next batch of production buildings. Diplomatic is in the similar situation, needing 200 points, although we get an extra point there, I think. Now we're getting 6 a month in diplomatic, 6 a month in military, so we're doing okay in those areas. It's the administrative that is lagging. Yeah, he is. What is he doing? He's already got that territory occupied. He isn't thinking about coming west, is he? Oh, he's chasing a single unit stack. Just peace out. Okay, that'll help. Settler chance increase 5% and global settler increase. That colony was growing awfully slow. That'll help out. Transports are almost repaired. Well, I'm happy. We managed to allow a country to... wonder if we want to make friends with them. Do we have any alliance? Nope. Our diplomatic relations are tied up. Our Diego Garcia is almost cored. That would give us reach into maybe as far as Madagascar, actually. Really want to hamstring the European expansion. We'll never be able to compete with them just in sheer colonial capability, however, so we can just get some of these central areas that'll at least limit their expansion east into Indonesia, but we certainly don't want to leave them up for grabs either. Would think there's 4 here. I would think we would want to grab at least one of those as our next colonial venture. We'll see what's available at the time. It's going to take a while for Canada to, or not Canada, Majortine to finish. Oh, ouch, Romo just got sandwiched. Wow, Horde is all over the place. Although they've got a rebel problem themselves, it looks like. Minor one, I guess. That's one territory. It's just one big territory. Come on, are you guys ready to peace out yet or not? What are you guys up to? Don't you go messing with my... Well, okay, mess with them. Ah, Ming. Accepted peace, white peace. Muscovy's up there somewhere. As long as they stay up there, I'll be happy. Okay, we've got, okay. And we take a stability hit either way. What's your preference? You want to increased offensive or increased defensive? Defensive is morale and fort defense. Offensive is land force limit modifier and discipline. And it's a 10-year modifier. Cyber? You need to get your military academies under control. I think we lost Cyber, maybe. I'll give him a minute. I think I know what he'll select. Oh, yep, that's what I thought. Figured that's what it was. You need to get your military academies in line. They're fighting amongst themselves between offensive doctrine and defensive doctrine. What's your preference? Got offensive is force limit modifier and discipline. Defensive is defense and army morale. It's a 10-year modifier. Yep, that's kind of what I thought you would say. That's where I was going to push if I hadn't heard from you. Did take cost us a stability hit. I don't want to hear any more fighting between your command staff there. Keep them in line. Okay, these guys really need to peace out. Just peace out. That siege should fall here soon. Okay, we've finished the coring of Diego Garcia. Let's see if that extends our range any. Yeah, maybe just to a couple of the smaller islands is about all. Not to the mainland anymore. That's fine. Just peace out, guys. You're losing. I'm really surprised he hasn't pulled his navy out at once. That would be some natives. Arakan declared war on Orissa. Oh, Arakan must have pieced out with the horde, or with these guys. Peace out with me. I'll take a piece. I'll take a white piece. Nope, they won't peace out with me. Little old Arakan is gonna take on Orissa, and they're calling us to that fight. Orissa, Kandash, and Kathiawar. Well, Kandash are our little OPMs over here. Kathiawar is up here. Orissa's here. We actually have borders with all of them. So, what do you think? Do we accept that call to arms? Welcome. It looks like, I think, maybe Rothmar and Alland. Looks like you might be the most recent people to join. Welcome to the stream. Heck, if I keep getting people joining when I'm getting ready to end, maybe I'll just run it another hour. So, obviously this war we're not going to have anything to do with, so it's... What do we want to aid Arakan or not? Minus 50 prestige for declining that. I guess that's... Well, I don't know why we'd get a minus 50 as opposed to a minus 25. Yeah, I think you're right. And certainly, I don't think we're in any danger from any of them. We can steamroll Kandash first. Pull our fleet up. Since he's not pulling his fleet out, we can certainly pull our fleet up there. Let's max out our maintenance. We will want. Okay, we are maxed out maintenance wise. Okay. Our artillery will be a big bonus there. So we will go ahead and, let's do the pincher. I'm not sure which way he's going to jump. He's certainly going to jump one way or the other. We'll catch him whichever way he jumps. It's Orissa, Kandash, and Kathiawar. That's kind of what we thought. We should have taken control of the war, right? No. We do not gain control of the war. That's a shame, because we have some allies we could call in. He's going to try to take Bengal Delta. Really? That's our territory. That's our mission. Why would he go for Bengal Delta? I think we're going to try to beat him to the Delta. Oh, that's Malwa. Malwa's in there. Okay. Ella is in this war on our side, I take it? No, they're not. Okay, there's our peace offer we were looking for from Tibet. We negotiate on our which war is that? Oh, Tibet is the war leader in that one? Okay, good. White peace. White peace is good. I was worried that our ally was going to lose everything over here. That's a bonus. I was really worried our ally was going to lose everything. Oh, they were negotiating for themselves. I misread that. Okay, they still might lose everything. How did we become the war leader in that war, I wonder? Yeah, we did become the war leader. Okay. Well, no wonder they're not wanting the white peace with me. I'm the war leader. Okay, let's take a look at things. See how little we can give up. I'm sitting here waiting for them to end the war and, okay, their war goal was Tungo, so we obviously have to give that up. Arakan. Shit. $60.84. Certainly not giving away any of my territory. Our ally over here that called us into this war is, yeah, they're kind of in a bad shape. I didn't realize we became the war leader at some point. I've been sitting here trying to white peace with these guys down here, and they haven't been having any of it. Was because I'm the war leader and I was negotiating for the entire alliance. So, yeah, in a manner of speaking, we're losing a war. But it's not my war. Nope, he won't take any of those. He wants us to, we're not releasing any of our territory. Hindustan, 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 Hindustan. This is all us releasing territory, and that's not going to happen. So if that's all he's going to do for a peace, he's going to be disappointed. Gave up everything I could over there, and over here, Kandesh Kathiawar, okay. There's Kathiawar there. So yeah, in a roundabout way, we're losing a war, but I don't plan on it costing us anything. He brought his fleet out. He finally brought his fleet out. Caught me completely unprepared for that. I hadn't seen him out there. I'm going to have to replace a couple ships here after this, it looks like. I have a couple more ships floating around here somewhere. Where are they? It'll be close, but we'll manage to take them. Hopefully we'll capture some of these ships. Capturing ships is fun. And that should just about do it. Captured 2 lights and a transport. Okay. Satisfactory. I have to watch for them to come out again. There's usually going to pop right back out as soon as I disappear from their immediate. A number on our heavy ships. I do a peace offer. What do they want? Let's see. 1, 2. No, I'm not giving any of my cores away. Nope, not gonna happen. We can blockade his fleet in the port. Assuming he's still there and hasn't fled back to the Gulf of Siam. Nope, he's still there. Let's take a look and see what our war exhaustion is here. Our war exhaustion's minimal. His, however, okay, he doesn't have a lot of war exhaustion himself. He's only at 4. So he's not in any danger there. Nope, native uprising. No big deal. Okay, we're just a couple points shy of our Diplo or administrative tech. Finally. Probably not far behind in the Diplo as far as that goes. Yeah, we're gotta fight our way over there. I don't know where his armies are either. Something we can do. Oh, let's see. Let's throw some rebels up. Let's give him something else to let's give him something else to spend some army units on. I can't entice his navy back out. What I want to do is keep the transports out in the patrol zone so we can see when his fleet puts to sea. But we'll put the rest in port for repairs. Let's see. Yeah, he's got a significant force up here. I don't think he can get through to us, however. Let's see. Does he have military access? If he has military access through Orissa, then we have to be concerned about this. He has military access through Shan, not through Orissa. We need to ensure he does not get military access through Orissa. We could almost actually combine our armies and go crush that stack. He got out. Grain produced in Majortine. Okay, that's not a bad thing. Nope, that's not his fleet. I thought that was his fleet. You guys need to put into port. Need to watch for his fleet in the delta here. Okay, Bengal Delta. Orissa, Khandesh, and Kathiawar. Kathiawar's over there. I think until we get these two inland provinces sieged, I don't want to land in Dhaka. He's already had troops in there. I don't want him to surprise us with sudden military access and then jump us, outnumbering us 3-2. So we'll complete these two sieges and we'll move the combined forces up into Dhaka. And if this force here gets close enough, we can jump it. He's got no artillery, so we've got an advantage in that. And he's going to continue attriting too as he moves back and forth through the territories. We've got a peace offer. Let's see what he wants this time. What is Carnatic? 1, 2. Okay, his demands are getting weaker. What is Carnatic? Let's take a look. Carnatic would be... yeah, no, that's not happening. Not happening. Complete these two sieges here. So my fleet fleet's still slightly battered. Complete those two sieges, then we'll move a combined army into up here. See if we can't get the jump on that stack that's roaming around up here. If we can catch his two armies in separate locations and beat them down, then we have a chance at piecing out without losing any territory. Okay, congratulations. We finally have our new techs. And just about getting our new Diplotech too, which will allow embassies, which aren't immediately useful, but they're something. Hell, your military tech's about ready to go up. Oh, looks like he lost another island to another province to the oh, he's fighting the Majapurates, it looks like, or was, or they just defected to him, I'm not sure which. Yeah, that's easy war score, jumping the like I said, taking our combined armies against this unit up here, out-attacking them in with artillery. What do you think? 20 versus 16 with our tech and artillery advantage? He's got, technically he's got 21 units to our 20. But he's suffering some pretty bad attrition over there too. He's running away. Natives again, yeah. Got a wall breach over here. So that siege is almost done over here as well. Nope, he brought his fleet out. That's what I was waiting for. Let's go track down his fleet. Gonna come off to the coast of Orissa there, it looks like. Would be the natives. Yep. See if we can track him down over there. Our maneuver score should be enough to get us in there. Gonna go back there. We'll catch him there then. Okay, Arakan accepted peace with Orissa. Oh, shoot. Darn it. Well, that sucked. For our ally. Our vassal. Okay, now let's finish this fleet off. Or at least do what we can. Merge our armies, I guess, and go after his stack. We can't march up that way. They're certainly not going to give us access. Well, darn it. Got no way to go but this way, so we can't actually grab 17,000 at a time. So our only recourse is, yeah, landing on the island over there. Blockading him so he can't get troops across. No, we're still not going to cede any of our territory like that. You're dreaming. And his navy packing again. Maybe grabbing another couple ships off of them. Peasants are always superstitious. We found another comet. Just in time. zeroed our stability, but we can actually afford to pump a point of stability here shortly. Okay, 3 more ships our way, 3 less ships his way. What we want to do now, I think, is, as was suggested, land on the islands here. Reduce the war score by taking some of his provinces when he can't come across to, well, hell, he can't come across anyway without access through Patani, so we don't even have to worry about blockading. We can certainly get enough troops over there. So, congratulations, you now have a diplomatic tech improvement. Only 2 more administrative tech improvements before we get our next idea group. That seems such a long ways away. So, unless you have any problems with that, Cyber, oh, we got troops over there too that we need to pull out. Cyber, unless you have any issues with that, we're going to come siege these 2 provinces here. Try to get a little bit of war score going our way so he stops demanding that we release our own territories. Pretty soon he's not going to have any fleet left either. We can't land enough troops to hold off his main army, either of his main armies. He's got 36,000 troops sitting there. So we certainly can't land enough troops to actually take any of the land back, but we can certainly take his land in areas where he can't prevent it. Another peace deal. No, I'm not going to return. Anything that belongs to Hindustan is going to remain Hindustan. Okay, I'm going to try making that same peace deal with the exception of Mysore. Let's see. Offer tribute. Clear. He wants Tongu. Arakan. $16 ducats. We're only 58, 21 points shy. That puts us 14 points shy. There we go. Doesn't cost us any. Doesn't cost us any gold. Doesn't cost me any land. It's going to cost our ally a few territories. I'd say that was his fault for. It was his aggressive expansion penalty that caused them to look his way. I think he had been at 3 wars at once. But that doesn't cost us anything. It pieces us out. Doesn't cost us any of our alliances, any of our cores, any of our gold, anything. He doesn't have any naval presence anymore. Oh well. Okay, well, let's take a look at things. We need to get our trade ships back and running. Looks like we gained a heavy ship out of it. But I know we lost at least 5 lights, minus whatever we gained. We're still at 21 lights. So we're okay there. Let's split off all of our trade ships. Select that unit, split off 7. We're going to let our ships repair, get our trade lanes back in action. Gonna let things solidify here. See where we stand. See what we've got for if we got a. Well, we go straight from a level 1 to a level 3 advisor. I don't think that's going to be. Okay, let's take a look at things. We've got some trade ships repairing. They'll be back out here shortly. We can lower the military maintenance, probably over our force limits, at least our naval force limits. Got decisions available. Argentine native uprising again. Okay, manpower still maxed. We are reinforcing army still. Negative income. Okay, oh, that's right. Our stability's down. We need to bump our stability. We have some cores we can finish. I thought I said no to that. What happened? I took that off the table. Damn it. Well, we're going to have to fix that. I took that off the table. That's why I made that separate peace deal. I'm going to have to watch the video and see what happened. Go back and rewatch that video and see what happened. Well, no. I mean, they've been very useful in a couple occasions. I'm not sure what happened there. I've got to go back and watch the video and find out what happened there. That's why I went back and did the separate piece, did the same exact piece they had minus that particular thing. I'll have to watch the video and see what happened. I made a mistake somewhere, obviously. Yeah, we'll just end up taking them back. Honorable Scub against Malwa. Okay, let's see. We need some stability for income. We need our trade fleets back for our income. They're still repairing. Two of the trade fleets working. Maybe. Let's pause this. Okay, there's one of them out there, and there's one there. So 2 of the 3 are working. Okay, militarily, we're 1 over our naval force limit. I think I'm going to drop one of those cogs off. We don't need that many transports at this point. That'll put us under our force limit, or on par with our force limit anyway. Still 3. Stability boost will fix part of that. We need 122 to boost it, though. Overextension, obviously, is the other part. And we have 90 required to core. What do we still need coring? We have a couple of things that need cored. We have 3 to core. And a stability boost. Okay, decision-wise, we can formalize weight scales and measures finally. I think that's a no-brainer. The national tax modifier till the end of the game. That's going to cost us all our administrative. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I'm going to have to go back and... good night. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next time. I'll be running it tomorrow through this time or a little later. If I know you're usually around more in my evening times, if I recall. So we'll be around again tomorrow to continue the save. Since I've gone this far, I'm going to go ahead another half hour. We'll let things stay. That'll give us a chance to stabilize things here. Colony's halfway through completion. I have to bump the maintenance up a little bit more just for the natives. Negative income. All of our trade fleets are out now. What's our trade look like? Trade income is 11.5, so that's pretty good. That's solid. What did we lose in these territories here? I guess we need to start forming claims down here. We're going to want to take these guys right back. We lost our iron province. That's no good. What do you mean I have no neighboring province? There's no possible neighboring provinces to fabricate a claim on. Really? Damn natives. I have to send some more troops over there if those natives keep acting up. You're about ready to lose just lost half of our colonists. Oops. Oh. Okay, Cyber. Your troops just failed. Our colony got attacked and you lost all your troops over there. I think it's the fact that they had multiple uprisings back to back. Regency Council in Orissa. It looks like Kandesh disappeared again. Malwa annexed them, or they defected or something. I guess we don't need to fabricate claims there, now that I think about it. They're in part of Hindustan territory. So we just have to wait for that truce to expire. Oh, doesn't matter. We have some course to do. We have there. We have a positive income now. Slightly positive. We still need a ability boost, and yeah, I know. Those troops over there, ASAP. Oh, they destroyed our colony. Gosh darn it. Cyber, your troops are fired. Oh wait, they're dead. How's our heir looking, by the way? Still only 8 years old, so 7 years before he comes of age. I'm gonna send some more troops over there. Hopefully this time they're a bit more. I don't know. Maybe they need to be more take a tougher stance against the natives. I sent some artillery over this time. See how the natives fight in the face of some artillery. But unfortunately, our colony's starting over at the beginning. It was at 700. I'm gonna take a trip down the coast and see if anybody's poked around the poke their nose around South Africa yet. Yeah, there were like 4 back-to-back uprisings. Oh, our explorer died. Oops. But good news is you get a new military tech, which gives us access to training fields in the march. Our income still has not stabilized. Obviously, the stability cost, I think we'll wait and get our first stability boost back to a slight positive stability, then we'll work on coring our 3 territories that we need to. Got 20 minutes left. We'll finish in 20 minutes. Overall, I think we made good progress. A bit of a mistake there at the end. Again, I have to go back and watch the video and see how that happened. When they offered that peace deal, I said no, and I opened up a brand new peace offer. And it mirrored what they wanted minus those territories, and they accepted it. And somehow, I don't know. I got something confused, that's certain. We still have claims on them, and they're still cores, so we'll be able to get them back as soon as the truce is over. Let's see. One thing I haven't looked at, are there any coalitions here? Coalition against these guys. So people are starting to pay attention to them, it looks like. Our allies have severe rebel problems. Got more uprisings. You know what? It's time to flex our military muscles here a little bit, I think. No, the artillery there is easily tipping the balance. We're not losing much in the way of numbers there. So by the time they uprise again, they'll be fully reinforced. That's what hurt us the first time, is the back-to-back-to-back uprisings. No artillery there, so we were losing a significant numbers each uprising. So by the time the final uprising happened, they were too weak. Our focus on mercantilism is making life hard for our merchants who trade in. Okay. Again, this is probably the most useless random event that I've seen. Okay, I lose a merchant in Bengal, in the Bengal trade zone, for all of 3.5 weeks before I put him back. Hell, I'm barely going to lose the month's trade. Hardly lose 1 month's trade for it. Okay, trade fleets are out. You want to have a look at our alliances here real quick. Yeah, we can't see them good on that screen any longer. We did free up one diplomatic relation because Orissa annexed one of our allies. So we have one potential alliance free. Current allies are Delhi, Jaunpur, and Kachar. So if you have any suggestions for that fourth relationship, now's the time to speak up. Potentials would probably be Nepal. The guys that have been asking us for an alliance all game are actually in a position to be of use now, maybe. I'm not sure if Persia would be willing to ally or not. Maybe with a little work they would. I'm not sure if we want to ally Persia or not. Looks like the Timurids are actually eating into Persian territory. That's interesting. So I'll let you think about that, Synaptic. And we've lost our general now. We now have room for a free leader. See, we can't bump our stability quite yet, can we? No, we need 122. You know what? Might be worth doing the getting rid of the overextension first. That. It'll make the boosting stability a little bit cheaper when that goes down. $15.21, so it's going to be 2.5 years to core that. Be able to core Bastar is the other one. No, that's cored. Garjat. That's cored. What's not cored other than Jipper, maybe? Great. Another loss of... Okay, again. Okay, so we're going to lose 25 colonists or 50 gold. I think I'll take the 25 colonist hit. I think it's Bijapur. Yeah. I need 60 more power for that one and 90 for that, 150 to core those two. 54, so 10 months, 12 months, 1 year we can core another one. I have a missionary active up here too, I think, or do we? Nope, no missionaries active. As soon as this income solidifies, I want to throw, we've got some markets and churches we can throw, not markets, but constables and churches we can throw out. Okay, Persia lost 1, 2, 3 territories to the Timurids. Timurids are starting to flex their muscles again. It's only going to get worrying once they hit Delhi. Go deal with the rebels. We don't want no rebels here. 3-to-1 odds, you should be able to handle them. I'll accept the peace with Persia, white peace. I'm going to drop our maintenance slightly. Oh, it already is slightly. Okay, I'm going to keep it there. That should be sufficient for our... Almost wonder if we don't want to... spend some military power. Eliminate that, or minimize that revolt risk. We've had a lot of native uprisings there. Wait to see if they settle down a little bit. Speaking of which, guess what? They just revolted again. Okay, we're going to solve that at least somewhat. We're going to cull their numbers a little bit here. As soon as you're fully reinforced, we're going to cull their numbers slightly. I am tired of those native uprisings destroying our colony. Still don't quite have the power to push the next up. We lost an advisor. You got a selection of +1 advisors now. And what do we have here? Call to arms from Kachar again. If this is a war they started, I'm tempted to decline. It is a war they have started again. This is what caused your first problem. Against, oh, look at another rebel nation turned into a third-party nation. You've got 2 territories, but the Mongols. Well, that's not going to cost us anything. We're going to accept it. We're not going to get involved in any way, though. Not going to get involved in any way. Okay, I want you to deal with these natives here. I'm going to cull their numbers a little bit. Maybe that'll reduce the discipline. Okay, gotcha. Reduce the number of uprisings we have. Yeah, no more uprisings there. Finally. Colonize in peace. Discipline's a +2. Let's keep it to a +1 for now. Okay, we should be able to push the, oh, no, we still can't push the button for coring. Need 14 more points or 4 more months. 3 more months. Welcome, Opium. Unfortunately, you're coming in right at the end of a stream session. We've been running for, I don't know, 7 hours, 8 hours? 7 hours, I think. And going to be ending in just a few minutes. If you're interested, you can catch the replays on my YouTube channel, but I'd meant to end it about an hour ago, but just before we ended, we had an influx of new people, so I figured I'd run it through the end of a particular war we were in. Now we're, like I said, about 5 minutes from the end of this particular session. See, 2 months for that coring. We're a third of the way through the coring there. Solid income again. Okay, we can start actually looking at a couple buildings here. Temples are tax income. A couple places we can build training fields. Constables. A couple places where constables are the better choice. A bunch of 1.6 provinces down here. So let's build 1, 2, 3 constables. Got marketplaces everywhere already. Give the military a small boost here. We'll build a couple churches as well. Not in the places where we're about ready to try to core. There we go. That should give us a bit of a boost to our income. Bit of a boost to our manpower. Seems like government that governs the least governs the best as far as coaching is concerned. Okay, this is a 10-year modifier: local trade power, local tax modifier, or local manpower modifier. I'm gonna go with tax is 255, their trade power. We're going to go with the trade. Trade power jumped from 9 to 21. Now that's one of the reasons that that I decided to start streaming it. I mean, I played EU3 for years without, you know, by myself. I love having the interaction, and I don't know if you noticed, I actually have 3 of the viewers as my advisors, as my diplomatic, military, and administrative advisors. So I actually have more participation from the viewers. Give a little bit of additional interaction there. It's a lot of fun. I originally decided to start streaming on release day just as a means to keep me in a game and not rage quitting when something went against me. I figured if I had anybody viewing, then we'd just keep at it. And this is our 3rd long-term save. I've run a Portugal save and a Naples save now. And it's certainly fun to have some people along for the ride. Other people, getting some of the inputs from the viewers, not just my hand-picked advisors, but general input from the viewers, gives an insight to various things as well that I wasn't aware of. Okay, we still have a truce with these guys, so we'll have to pick them off again tomorrow. That's fine. They're already cores, so they'll be an easy acquisition again. Wonder if they've picked up any allies. They haven't picked up any allies, although they are being guaranteed by our neighbors off to the east, which is interesting, but not really worrying. We've already proved that they can't really touch us. Copper mines. Do we have copper mines? I think we have one copper mine. Okay, artillery cost penalty. So you're not going to be able to buy any more artillery for whatever that was, a period of a year or something like that, unless absolutely necessary. How are our friends doing up here? They went to war with no means of getting to their war target. Wonderful. Yep, two of them are actually here. Synaptic is my diplomatic advisor, and Cyber is my military advisor. And this is taken off enough that when I run my next save, next single player save, we'll probably do the same thing. Might be a different batch of people. We're also talking about having a followership multiplayer game maybe after this save is over. This save will run another 5 to 10 days. Probably closer to 10 because I won't be doing 7 days a week this time around like I did with the Portugal and Naples save. That'll be another 4 to 6 hours tomorrow evening, probably afternoon to evening. And let's see, it's 10 o'clock, so let's take a look. Can we push the button? We can push the button. We can't push the button. What happened to my... Oh, shoot. That's what I keep forgetting. Some of these buildings cost power, and I just spent the administrative power that I was waiting to use on automatic power on coring these last two provinces on buildings. Well, shoot. Okay. I'm not going to wait. That's 28 more power required at 4 per. So that's 7 months. So we'll take it to the end of the year. We'll get this core of the second core started at least. So we'll go to the end of the calendar year. Revolt risk or prestige loss. I'm not going to take that prestige loss. I can handle 2 points of revolt risk for a year. Okay, no danger of a new tech level. Did you have a advisor to choice? One of the +1s? Tech cost, okay. He is all yours. Okay, let's go ahead while I've got the two of you here, in case you're not around tomorrow when I start up. Oh, we just had our monarch died. So we're back at a Regency Council for between 3 and 4 years. Won't be too long. But that will tie us up for a little bit. When I start up, if either of you are not around, I presume Mysore is going to be our immediate goal. Get that back. After that, what direction do we want to head for our expansion locally and overseas? Obviously, it's going to take a while to finish the colonization of Horn of Africa over here. But we'll have two of the 3 territories cored by that point, so we can actually look at expanding again. So it's a matter of what direction we're going to take on Malawa again or Orissa. our truce with Orissa will be over by that point, so we have either direction. I think I know what the answer is, but I'll take your input first. I'm going to send our... oh, we don't have an explorer anymore, that's right. I'm going to get another explorer. Terrible explorer. Absolutely terrible explorer, but he's an explorer. Hello, Pedro. Welcome to the end of a session. I keep having people joining when I'm getting ready to leave, and it's like, maybe I have to end it, though. It's getting late, and I've got to be up in the morning. Welcome to Hindustan. We successfully managed to complete the formation of Hindustan earlier, and have been slowly working some expansion out, including some colonization. We've actually colonized all the way down to Diego Garcia, the Maldives, the Andamans, and Horn of Africa. We've got a territory over there being worked on. Looking at potentially expanding into Indonesia after our African colonies self-sustaining. But yeah, Synaptic Cyber for tomorrow. Again, I'm going to assume that my source a no-brainer. Take those; they're already cored. We just need to take them back. But after that, what's your preference for internal and external expansion? You may have missed it. We just lost our monarch, so we are in a Regency Council again. Tomorrow it'll be between 4 and 5 Eastern. Is my normal start time on Mondays. And like I said, I'll run at 5 to 6 hours on Monday usually. Tuesday, if we run this, it would be much earlier because I go into work in the evening on Tuesday. So normally if I stream something on Tuesday, it might be something other than this particular save. Wednesday is any day, any part of the day, all day, because that's one of my days off usually. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought the answer would be. Complete our border here. That's kind of what I thought, but I wanted to get the input and verify. Technically, with my particular sleep schedule, my sleep disorder, I could be up 24 hours streaming something, but it won't always be this, because in particular, this particular save, I have the buy-in of my advisors. I don't want to be all over the clock and messing with sleep schedule. So this particular save is going to be a fairly constant. Whatever days that I run it will be normally between 4 and 5 Eastern until whenever I end up quitting for the night. Okay, is that enough for our core? We need one more month. So yeah, I was going to run it to the end of the calendar year anyway. We need to push that stability up again too. What's our revolt risks looking like? That's not good. Of course, Surat is being cored right now. That revolt risk will go away once the coring is complete in just under a year. So I'm not worried about Surat. North Konkan is the next one at 13%. So we'll just have to keep our troops on standby. Put them on anti-rebel patrol. Rebel suppression. That's the one I want to core now. Only 29 months to core that one, so that's much quicker too. Okay, so when we start up tomorrow, if my advisors aren't immediately available, we're going to reclaim our territory here, and our next step expansion will be to complete our border here through Malwa. Current situation is we're just ending the session, actually. We have successfully formed Hindustan. We have started our some colonialism. Our first and only idea group was the exploration idea group, which is allowing us to block off Indonesia from the Western powers. We've taken Diego Garcia, the Maldives, the Horn of Africa. As far as our colonialism, Indonesia, or do we want to try to block off some further access by grabbing some of the Madagascar and the islands down here to prevent the Western powers from getting in? Okay. Well, let me see what my advisors have to say. We just got Patini released, actually, in a war with Ayutthaya. They had a bunch of rebels pop up, and we blockaded the strait so they couldn't get down to support or eliminate the rebels, and Patini formed as a result. Looks like some more rebels are Malacca. Looks like it's going to Malacca is about to reform over there. So I'm not worried about them getting to Africa, but if we can take some of these territories down here, we can block their eastward progression. But yeah, I'm in favor of Indonesia myself. Get some tea and whatever else happens to be down there would be useful. But again, I have 3 advisors, well, 2 of them which are present, so I'm waiting for their inputs. This save has my some of my Twitch followers acting as my military, diplomatic, and administrative advisors. 1 for each, and a subordinate for a couple of them. So, Synaptic Cyber, do you agree with the Indonesia colonial expansion as our next step after we finish coring Horn of Africa? Or finish colonizing, I mean. Well, yeah, it could be. I mean, they have tons of ivory and some gold. We've got tons of spices. That's one thing we're not lacking in is spices. I think we've got five or six spice territories now, including Diego Garcia that came up with spices somehow. I'd never seen that. Yeah, 1 or 2 aren't an issue. It's when you start getting 6 and 8 of them that they get painful with the inflation. Okay, so this is where we're going to end then. We'll give a quick overview. We've managed to form Hindustan. We claimed some more territory from Malwa, Orissa, whatever else was here in the middle. It was primarily Malwa and Orissa. We've got some pretty solid alliances in Delhi, Jaunpur. Kachar is an alliance which has been a little bit painful, more for them than for us. They keep going to claiming war or declaring wars and on some improbable territories. Overall, we've got a bit of a horde growing. The Oryat horde's expanded. The Timurids ate a little bit into Persia there. But things are fairly tame. Persia started expanding east, but they've put a halt on their eastward expansion. If they're continuing to expand, it's north and west now. No sign of any of the Western powers, of the European powers. We have colonies completed. 4 of them. Diego Garcia, I guess 3 of them complete. Diego Garcia, Maldives, and whatever they're called, Adamans. Horn of Africa is 10% complete. We've got a new army stationed over there. Last one got wiped out by the natives in a series of revolts. We don't have to worry about revolts anymore. We finally put our foot down on them hard. So there's not going to be any more revolts over there. It's just a matter of time for them to core. We've got 3 uncored provinces, 2 of them in work. Those will finish coring. Once those are finished coring, we'll have to bump our stability. Technologically, we just hit Tech 5 in administration. We're lagging behind. Hindustan gave us a big hit on our administrative tech capability, so we're lagging there. We're at the top of the non-Muslim and better tech group nations. Take a quick look. The only ones that are ahead of us are the ones that are in better tech groups than us, and there's not many of them. At the top there, the diplomatic tech, we're maybe a little bit further behind. We're in the 7s. Where are we? We're 5. Maybe we're only at a 6. Maybe we are further behind. Where are we? There we are. Yeah, okay, so we're only at 6 there. So we are a bit behind in diplomatic, and we're well behind in administrative. Our new monarch, assuming he survives, will actually help turn that balance around. We haven't had a good administrative monarch yet. We've had an okay diplomatic, but we've been strong in military all along. Once he comes of age and takes the throne, that'll help push those techs up. So I've got high hopes there that we'll easily catch up. Again, our next diplomatic points are going to be toward, we have one more core to make, and then we've got to boost our stability a little bit. In not necessarily in that order. We might neutralize our stability before we push that last last core. So tomorrow when we start out, we're going to reclaim our territory, Mysore, and then start working on our cementing our northern border. 3, 4 territories up here. I don't know what's going on in Europe, but if you want, when I quit out, I'll go back to the load screen and we can take a look at what the rest of the world's looking like. I don't have a problem with that. We've got a solid religious front, only 1 territory immediately needs to be worked on. That'll happen after the coring process. And that's about it. Like I said, colonially, we only have a couple areas we can colonize right now, so oops, I didn't get the Explorer on that fleet before I sent him out. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'll put you in port. Here, we'll go grab our Explorer. Again, that'll be at the start, though. Okay, that's where I'm going to end it for tonight. Again, I'll go ahead and quit to the start screen. I don't know why I keep saving. It's an Iron Man. It's saving continuously. I'll load up the start screen, and we can take a look at Europe. By the way, we did jump up to 20